I got over you long enough to let my heartaches melt. Then today I started loving you again. Yesterday I started loving you again. Hey, welcome to Rat Rodding. My name's Waylon Wire, and don't ever do what we do here on this channel. Welcome back to Waylon Wire's Old Iron. You know what? We need some brakes on this thing. Yeah, so let's do it. What do you want? Go tell somebody who cares. Yeah. Okay. Guess what, fellers? I get to play around in my shop a little bit tonight. You know, it's been a while. Well, let's just say I've been a little busy. So, I think the first thing I'm going to do is get up under that dash and tidy up some wiring. You know, I kind of wired in some gauges and switches and ignition and whatnot. But I need to tidy things up and make room for my apparatus, my bell crank apparatus. It's going to go up under there. And yeah, let's just get into it and see what happens. Oh, that was interesting.
Anyway, Consuelo. Yeah, easy to fix. Easy to fix. Very easy.
It is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Take it back to whoever it was and tell them what.
Okay, I need to move the brake pedal to the left so it will be closer to the clutch pedal. So it's exactly what I'm going to do. That'll move it 4 inches. Yeah.
That's all pretty typical. After all, the car's 5 years old. This car doesn't last forever. Okay, after all, they're going to ride. A sleeve ball, and let's prove it otherwise. Anyway, because I'm spending all my money keeping the car.
Well, I added a little bit of gusset action on here. I think that might stay for a couple of days. It is quite difficult to get my plus size body up in under that dash to mount up that right angle brake apparatus. So help me just a little bit if I get that dipstick, the gear shift out of the way. Yeah, I wonder if I can find the plate that I had on there previously. Probably not. I'll probably make another one. It's usually how it goes. But anyway, I need to take it off anyway because I need to bend that stick a little bit. Right down here, it's I'm gonna bend it here. It hits the dash when you put it in up in first. So yeah, I'm gonna take care of that. And I'll proceed to get that bracketry mounted up under there with my brake booster. I can add the master cylinder later. Got plenty of room for that because I want to bleed it first before I install it. So yeah, you know, just plugging along inch by inch. Okay, I've got it in neutral. I'll leave it in neutral while I take this out. Put it back in neutral. Should be okay. Well, with a little stroke of luck, I actually did keep this plate. Looks like I made a gasket out of something. You know, my old pappy made many a gasket out of a cornflakes box. So that'll keep the dust and dirt out of there, and you know, crescent wrenches and other things that I might most likely would drop in there. Knowing me, you know how I am. Anyway, that might give me a little bit of working room. The problem is there's no place to get comfortable and get it up in there. This thing is 6-7 inches tall, and that's always in an inopportune position. But I've been kind of laying on my creeper in there. I'll get it, you know, perseverance. Ain't no big deal. Nothing but a thing. Well, this kit came with this little tab that you weld on there, and then you screw your little brake pad on there, but I'm not going to use that. I'm going to take the one that matches the one in the truck, matches the clutch pedal I already have in there. I've still got the brake pedal. So I'll be using that instead of this. Yeah.
Predominantly left brain and some people predominantly right brain, and that determines whether or not you do this. No, unscrew a bottle cap. No, that's not no. How to unscrew? No, it's not true that you gotta be a real dingler. You gotta be a different brain. I thought it was just a regular. Water coming into my shoulder. Now you're on car top. Yeah.
Oh, this is me.
Yeah.
This is my experience.
Getting paperwork almost, but not really. And so it takes an extra time.
This is a month.
By the way, this would not happen if you drove, for example, for an hour on the highway.
No.
It's inappropriate on your program. He's right. And therefore you might help me in my search. I'm trying to find out why there will be 5 grades higher.
I'll just tell you a little anecdote. I have 2 sons, one older than the other. Well, it's not obvious that they could both be
They could
the
be
same
twins.
It could be
age. But I have a love of baseball, and I played baseball from the time that I was a little kid.
I need a new disc. We're kind of wore out. It's a good idea to always unplug these things before you start doing this because, well, you know, what could possibly go wrong? Let's put a 40 grit on there. That'll do some damage. Yeah, 40 grit. Clean this baby up. Short order, but not until I plug it in. Yeah, let's cut us a little piece out here. Cut us a piece out. Wow, that's so square. That's so square, I'm going to go right to the corner with it. cut a piece to add onto this, and put some bolt holes in. Time to get it welded. Get a little room for welding, and center it. A couple of bolts. I think we're good right there. Boy, my back's starting to hurt. Standing out here on this concrete all night. It really starts talking to me. Oh man. Okay, we gotta press on. Just don't get it done by itself. Glasses. Glasses, Waylon. Where's your glasses? This thing keeps jumping out of gear. I had an old truck that way one time. I bet you have too. Yep. Help to turn the gas on. I'm not grinding my weld down. I don't believe in grinding welds down. I'm just taking I just want to make sure it's a flat surface, so when it goes up to the firewall, it's going to be nice and flush. I see guys lay a bead out, then they just grind it down and try to make it real pretty, and I don't really know the point of that. Well, I don't guess there's anything more to say about that. I just don't grind my welds down.
But when it snows out here and the roads get all ice packed and full of snow, we drive together in our Ford pickup truck. And when we go home at night, I take it out of four-wheel drive.
You're right, hon. Trust me, you say that enough times, and you'll be happy.
Okay.
You can practice saying it.
Now, I hope with that extension on there that I can still wiggle that thing out of there. I think I can. This thing all set up in there. I'll put some wire loom on these wires and tidy things up a bit under here. Get my gauges back in place. And wires all the same length, and put in a loom. That'll look a whole lot nicer. Okay. Let's see what happens. Still got a bolt back behind that pedal. Back in here. Yeah. Pro stop capture. Hey, I might even spray a little paint on that, just to blow people's mind a little bit. Well, I guess we are starting final assembly. Go through and tighten everything up, and you know, I'll have to make this adjustment right here for the length on that plunger. I'll just have to set it somewhere and then use it and see which way I need to go with it. Everything else I can tighten up, put together. So that's what I'm doing. Okay, big fat boy. I'm talking about me. I'm the big fat boy here. Well, I scored. Man, I had a big wad of brake lines I bundled up and had them hanging out there in the greenhouse. You know, as I strip these old rigs down, sometimes I grab the line. If it's handy, this one has a proportioning valve. I don't need it at this time, but somebody will at some point. But it does have a union here on the end that I might need. But look what I found over here. Some beautiful pieces here. Now this is I believe this to be a slave cylinder for the clutch on that old 1-ton GMC. And I wouldn't use this. It's got this old rotten hose on it, but just to show you our brake lines, they don't rust away here in this part of the country in our arid climate as they do in some parts of the world. But this is all in really good shape. And here's a beautiful piece here that I found. I can back off and let you see this one. Yeah, nice piece there. This is a good piece. And this one will just so happen to reach all the way from the firewall up to my front connection up here. And that'll run down along on the inside of the frame. That'll work real nice. And this one will run from one of these will run from the master cylinder across the firewall on the inside under the dash and down to connect with that one. Yeah, you know, it just pays to hang on to this stuff sometimes. It'll save me quite a bit of time and money. There's another piece over here. It's all bent up, but it's not rotten. This stuff is all in real good condition. So I don't have to buy it. And that's a good thing. Well, I have hit a bit of a snag. I don't have a bleeder on this side, and I don't think I have one. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I don't have anything around here in any of the scrap, I don't believe, with a bleeder on it. Yeah, I have to think about that some more, but most likely I'm going to have to go pick one up. And it's late enough in the day that that's not going to happen. Yeah, it's 7:30 in the evening. So, yeah, probably not going to get one of those today. But I'll go ahead and get the new brake hose installed. And yeah, that's gonna put a halt on things until I get that bleeder in there. So I'll move on to something else for the time being. There's plenty to do, that's for sure. Well, ain't this a revolting development? I don't know what happened. My toolbox has been motivating just fine. And I went to bring it from the side over here from when I was working inside the cab around to the front so I could do these brake lines. And all of a sudden I got a wheel that's it's doing the wee woo wee woo. It's like a shopping cart, you know, that one you get with the wiggy wiggy wheel. And I can't figure out what's going on, but it hits this spot. It's like it's like it's running over the railroad tracks, man. Huh. It does something. Pit stop. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, okay. Here we go. And therein lies the problem. That's the cause. That's the cause of the wee woo wiggy wiggy wheel right there. We got a flat tire, man. We picked up a screw. Boy, that puppy's buried in there too. Yeah. Come out of there. Man, I don't want to come out. Yeah. That's the wiggy wiggy wheel. A shopping cart wheel. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Guess that was easy enough. There, back got off the jack. Oh, so much better. Okay, with 5 minutes to spare before closing time, I was able to pick up a bleeder screw at O'Reilly, and it's not the one for this particular year, make, and model, which they can't even get, don't even show it to order it, but I think it's going to work. It's a little bit shorter than the original, but it's threaded all the way up. You can see that. And the other one just has threads down on the bottom end. So this one's threaded all the way up, and it appears to seat the same on the bottom end. So I think it's going to work. I'm going to give it a try. If it doesn't work, I hopefully can get one from Napa. It's not showing up on Rock Auto either, but you know, I just have to figure out what the other models, year, and so forth that are the same. You know, I'm sure Chevy's the same as GMC. This is 66 GMC, but I'm sure Chevy's the same, and sometimes Chevy parts are easier to get than GMC parts. and they'll work on either one. So we'll see how this goes, but I'm going to start putting some fluid on this thing and see if we get any leaks. Yeah. I thought that was going to be a nightmare, but it just went swimmingly well. I only lost about a drop out of one side, one port, and about 2 drops out of the other. Well, it's not bad at all. Just with the lid on there, it's got a suction on it so it doesn't leak out real bad. I'm probably gonna need a deep socket for that. I don't know if I got this on video, but I found I think I got it recorded. I found the other brake pedal from this same system, and I may shorten both those pedals a little bit. I got quite a bit of throw on there, and depending on where my seat winds up and just how everything fits up, I may shorten the throw on those a little bit, but I'll get to that later on. Right now I'm going to go around and start opening bleeder valves or bleeder screws, keeping a close eye on my brake fluid level, and see if I can get some fluid into these lines, these brand new lines, brand new clean lines. Well, they're not all brand new, but they're all in good condition and all flushed out and cleaned up, and we'll see how that goes. Here at Waylon Wire's Old Iron, we buy brake fluid by the gallon because we know we're going to do some builds, and over time we're going to go through quite a bit of it. May as well have it on hand, you know. Don't cost nothing to sit there on the shelf. That's right. Well, this is pretty handy. As with the Dojelac, I can fill the reservoir through the cowl vent here. Cool how that worked out, isn't it? Every once in a while something goes right. Occasionally. Now and then. There we go. Be sure and don't drip this on my nice paint, you know, my nice finish here. Okay, let's go open some bleeder screws and see if we can get some fluid to the brakes. Okay, that's going to do it for this time, fellas. Thanks a lot for stopping by. Next time, maybe we'll work on a drive shaft or a fuel system. I'm kind of thinking drive shaft maybe, and like to see this thing move under its own power, wouldn't you? Yeah, anyway, until the next time, family, I love you, and all you subscribers, I sure do appreciate you. See you next time.